It's time now for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Jared Patterson. And now Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
On the Tiger Talk, Stan Stevens and Coach Jared Patterson, coach the Salem Tigers, went down to Willow Springs. Kind of could tell the Tigers had some rust on them. A few too many turnovers that first quarter. Willow Springs able to capitalize, but boy, oh boy, once they got past that game was seesawing all the way back and forth. Got to tip your cap. Trey Richter had a great game for the Salem Tigers, but Colby James for Willow Springs kind of matched up with him. You had two really good guys going against each other in that SCA contest. It's good to see that, isn't it?
Yes, it was a really good battle for us. You know, Willow has a lot of young talent mixed in with some big inside guys that are a little bit older, have some experience, and, you know, they have a good team, and it was back and forth. You know, that first quarter, it was kind of our only really bad hiccup there, and then the rest of the quarters we were sticking with them or won those quarters, and, you know, just some turnovers and just missed easy shots, and rebounding really came down to it, and is really the biggest difference in that game.
When you're coaching and you get out of your routine, and we always kind of indicate that the kids get in a routine when they go to school. They know to school after school, you go to practice, and then, you know, you got games on Tuesdays and Fridays. And this year has been just absolutely strange, not just because of the weather, but because of the weeks off in between. Coach, it has got to have been very difficult for you to get a systematic way of keeping the kids on top of their game because of this crazy schedule.
Yeah, with these last couple of weeks, it has been difficult. We had the snow and ice that got the Steelville game canceled, and then, you know, we didn't play. The Cabool game got moved and some different things. And so going to Willow after not having school all week was, you know, definitely different. And it's always difficult to try to get the kids in the gym when we don't have school because of bad roads and things like that. But it's also refreshing, too, kind of get away for a little bit and kind of refresh and, you know, have a different mindset these last few weeks so we can hopefully finish strong and, you know, focus on these SCA games and then going into districts, have some momentum.
Because it's very important to get the timing of things together. You know, when guys are trying to hit that pass underneath the basket on the baseline, they have to know when that guy makes that break, that bounce pass has got to be there, or that pass on the perimeter's got to be there when the guy's open. And if you're off a half a second or a second, all of a sudden that guy's got a guy in his face, or the ball's going to elude him, or it gets deflected or stolen. And that's kind of what I'm talking about, Coach. That's just a fine point, but that minuscule miss can really turn a game around, can't it?
Yes, and, you know, and like you mentioned, you know, when we're gone and stuff, there was shots that we almost always make, and we missed them Friday night, and just some bonehead passes, you know, that led to steals and transition either way. Just some costly mistakes that we don't usually make were made maybe because of being gone, maybe not getting those extra reps during the week in practice, you know, just some off-the-wall things that happen Friday night that don't usually happen to our team.
But you had to be pleased because when the Tigers did get down, they did fight back, got to within 4 points, and we're doing it on a very systematic, very patient basis, starting to force Willow Springs into some turnovers, Coach. I know that's what you wanted to see all season long, and not just go down and start chucking threes. And, you know, when you see that progression, these kids are starting to learn. They're starting to buy into what you're doing. That's very important this time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, we've, you know, our kind of thing is playing more up tempo, trying to turn teams over and score in transition. We're not the best half-court team, so playing that up tempo style, you know, we have a deep bench. We feel like we can run with almost anybody. So getting those steals and, you know, causing that chaos is really what we want, and, you know, benefits our style of play tremendously.
Tonight's one of those makeup games. It's the Cabool Bulldogs coming to town, Coach. You are familiar with Cabool. You were down at their tournament, got a chance to see them play a little bit, and you're familiar with what the kind of game that they're going to have. What can we expect to see out of the Bulldogs tonight?
So Cabool has a very experienced crew. They bring back 4 starters that started all as sophomores. The Adkins kid, their quarterback, he got hurt at the end of football, and he's been out for a while. I don't expect him to be back tonight, but, you know, with our luck, he might be cured and healed. So we don't really know. But the Shockley kid is kind of their ringleader. He's a big, athletic kid, can just do a little bit of everything. and they're really, really very good defensive team. Kind of remind me of Lebanon with that pack line defense. They play man-to-man, but it literally looks like a zone because those guys are just setting down, packing the paint. They don't deny any passes like Willow. They just kind of let the perimeter do their thing, and they do not want any paint touches. So, our objective, our plan is going to try to be push it, get up and down, and try to get scoring in transition, try to get turnovers on defense with our press, and, hopefully we get them up and running and get them out of their half-court game.
And if they play like that, you've got to muscle in there to try and get rebounds, and sometimes that's not always easy to do because some of those kids for Cabool that you're talking about, they do play football, and they're pretty physical when they get inside that paint, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, the Fleetwood kid, he was their fullback in football, and, man, he is a beast inside, big, strong, stout kid. And, their other guards are, not big, but they are physical. And, they will put their hands on you. They won't let you cut across, face cut, anything like that. So getting ball movements, get passes, setting good screens, things like that will be critical, and finishing at the rim, rebounding, all those keys, things that we've been working on year. Coaches have been harping on all year. Hopefully it can come together and we'll have a good night here. Pink out night, so we expect a big crowd. SCA game should be a good atmosphere.
All right, Coach, the best of luck tonight against the Bulldogs of Cabool. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Stay tuned. Tiger basketball. It is next.
Thank you, Stan. That has been Tiger Talk with Coach Jared Patterson. Stay tuned. Salem Tiger basketball comes your way next.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with a kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Monet Auto Supply, Tax Masters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town and Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Ozark Overhead Door LLC, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Wilson Mortuary, Align by Design Health Center, Town and Country Bank, Healthy Dent County, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Veterinary Clinic, Hometown Mechanical, Town Screen LLC. And now get ready for Salem Tiger Basketball.
Welcome to Salem High School Gymnasium. It's time for basketball on KSMO Radio. The boys and Cabool. This game was originally scheduled last week. It got snowed out. They are getting it in as Cabool, a smaller school. They don't have much time to get their games in. They now have basically about 10 days left before they start district play. And they right now, as of including today, have 6 games starting today through next Friday. So they're going to be a busy bunch of guys. So kind of keep that in mind when we play this game tonight. This will be the first of 4 they have this week. So they're going to be very, very busy. Cabool comes out in their blue uniforms. As you can tell, they are a deep blue uniform. I don't know how else to describe it. I even looked on their website to see if they could describe it a little bit better, and they don't. They have dark blue, and we'll go with that, dark blue. But it's a very interesting blue. It's kind of like a very deep sky blue, if you want to say that. But that's what they have. Their starting lineup is Brady Byerly. Also Josh Shockley. Josh, the big guy in the middle, number 15. Will Tucker starting out, number 20, as well as Evan Counts. And number 40, Tyler Fleetwood. So good group right there. And, of course, Fleetwood at 6'1". You got Counts at 5'9". He's the kind of the small guy. And Josh Shockley, the big guy in there at 6'3". You can't really miss him. He's the big guy inside. So the Salem Tigers will be dressed in their home whites, trimmed with the navy blue numbers and trim, and also the decorations on the side on the pants, as well as on the jersey. The Salem Tigers coming in with a 5-14 record. Cabool coming into the game with a 6-13 record. Salem 1-1 in the SCA, and Cabool is 0-2 in the SCA. Well, this game, kind of pivotal game right now for the Salem Tigers to try and get back above 500 in the SCA before going down to Thayer tomorrow night. That's always a tough place to play, and I don't care how good you are. Thayer is just a difficult place to play a basketball game. It always has been. I'm sure it's always will be. It's a quaint, cozy gym, and they get raucous in there, no doubt about it. We'll have a boys-girls doubleheader tomorrow night from Thayer. We hope you'll join us for that right here on KSMO Radio. Tipping it up will be Fleetwood, I'm sure, against Gately. By the Tigers, by the way, Trey Richter starting out along with Gunnar Conkle, Bryson May, Caden Gately, and Hayden Sanders. That's been their starters for the last, I think, 8 games now. So we'll see how it all fares out here. The Tigers and the Bulldogs as we get underway. Fleetwood against Gately, and Tigers get it as Trey Richter gets it on the tip from Fleetwood. Gives it off to Gunnar Conkle on the left wing. Across the floor to Hayden Sanders. Sanders into Gately. Outside to Trey Richter for the three-pointer. Up and good right off the bat. 14 seconds in. A 3-0 Tiger lead. Say a little bit of forecourt pressure as Counts tries to get it out. Can goes back to Shockley. Shockley on the left side. Fires it deep into the corner. Waiting for it. There's Tucker. Tucker back to Shockley. Shockley, the son of the coach. Goes left wing to Tucker. Tucker to Fleetwood in the corner. All the way across the floor, jumping high to get it as Counts. Counts spins, turns, back the other way to Tucker. Tucker in front of the Tiger bench. Back to Counts. Counts moves to the right side. Ball tipped by Gunnar Conkle. Knocked away. I think it's still going to belong to Cabool, and it will. Gunnar tried to steal it away, but the ball ended up going out of bounds. Good pressure by the Salem Tigers here early on. Counts gets it into Shockley. Shockley stands there, back to Counts. 1-3-1 zone right now for the Salem Tigers as Counts goes in the corner waiting for it. There is Byerly. Byerly back to Counts. Counts trying to dance his way in. Nothing there. Back to Byerly beyond 3. All the way across the floor to Shockley. Good defense by Salem here to start things out. Shockley trying to dance in. Stops, takes a little running move. No call on that. That definitely looked like a travel. Coming down with the ball and not being able to get the shot up is Cabool. And then finally putting it up and in is Tyler Fleetwood on the second rebound. As first one came down to Tucker. Tigers the other way. They lead 3-2. On top to Gunnar Conkle. Now to May. May. Outside it goes to Sanders. Back to Trey Richter. Another 3. He rims out. No good. That was in and out of the cylinder. And Counts brings down the rebound. Minute 45 into this one. Shockley has it down the left wing. Shockley into the offensive zone. Kicks it outside to Tucker. Tucker on the perimeter all the way across the floor. Grabbing it is Counts. Counts guarded there by Conkle and Richter. Trying to fire it in. Ball tipped. Comes down to Fleetwood. Fleetwood a reverse layup. Puts it in. Tyler Fleetwood got away from Gately as the ball kind of popped over his shoulder. And Caden didn't want to get a foul. 4-3. Cabool on top. Richter beyond 3. Inside it goes to Gately. Hit a foot, comes back out. Gunnar Conkle retrieves it to May. May in the baseline to the hole off the glass. In, count the bucket, draws the foul. May taking it to the hole. Gets that one off the glass, kisses it nicely down, and draws the foul. Byerly's charged with that foul as May gets ready for the first free throw of the game. And it is too hard. Comes out high, taken down by whom? It's going to belong to the Bulldogs. Stay off the hands of Sanders. Again, full court pressure by the Salem Tigers. Not a press, but just pressure. With that ball right now is Counts. Gets over the timeline. Gets caught there, almost trapped, but gets away from it now to Fleetwood. In the corner, Tucker back in front of the Tiger bench to Counts. Counts looks back to Coach Shockley, gets some information from him. Moving to his left, beyond three, nobody on him. Goes inside to Shockley. Shockley runs into Gately. Out on top to Tucker for the three-pointer. It's too hard, brought down by Fleetwood, tied up by Bryce and May, and ball belongs to Cabool under the basket. Three-point effort was too hard, went off the back of the glass right down the midsection of Tucker. Fleetwood trying to get in. That ball goes off of Gunnar Conkle. It stays with Cabool. Again, Will Tucker trying to get it in. Tucker still looking, fires it out high. Taking it down there is Byerly. Brady Byerly stops, goes left wing to Tucker. Tucker right in front of the Tiger bench, now moves between the circles. Goes to his right, getting it there is Counts. Counts double teamed by the Salem Tigers. Tries to circle, moves to his, inside he goes, now to Shockley. Nice move by Shockley, he lays it in. And the lead 6-5 for Cabool. Here's Gunnar Conkle. Outside it goes to Sanders for the three. Too hard, goes off the backboard, and then a foul going to be called, I believe, on Bryson May as he tied up Tucker. Bryson going for that rebound, had his hand up underneath the arm of Tucker. 6-5 the Bulldogs with 4:25 to go. Counts to Fleetwood. Fleetwood across now to Shockley. Shockley out in front of the Tiger bench. Goes to Tucker. Tucker down the corner, now moving out in front of Coach Patterson, flipping it to Counts out near center court. Counts beyond three, looking to his right, trying to drive that way. Instead hands it off to Byerly. Byerly to Tucker, goes in the corner to Shockley. Good move there by Gately to cut him off. Shockley trying to find his way through, can't. That ball stolen away by Richter. Back the other way to Sanders, across to Gunnar Conkle. He lays it in. Nice play by Richter. And the Tigers call timeout as they grab a 7-6 lead, a 30-second timeout. We'll come back. It's 3:45 left to go first quarter. 7-6 Salem. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
7-6 our score. Salem Tigers and the Cabool Bulldogs. Shockley ready to inbound it. Salem with a 7-6 lead. Just got that basket there as Shockley walks with the ball. Got tied up by Gunnar Conkle as he got his arm in there. Shockley turns it over. Salem will inbound it from the baseline. Hayden Sanders has the ball and looking for somebody open. Goes out to Trey Richter right at the top of the key. Trey bounce pass to Sanders in the corner. Left side. Back to Conkle on the perimeter. Back to Richter. Can't dance in. Back to Gunnar Conkle. Down low to Gately off the glass. Too hard. Ball tipped and goes out of bounds off Caden Gately. Caden's been fighting it a little bit. He did down at Willow Springs the other night. Couldn't get the shots to fall. He usually has a very soft touch, but he has struggled here in the last two games. Just trying to find that range. With that ball, this counts, and a timeout called by Coach Shockley as he gets teamed up on a double team by the Salem Tigers, forcing the Cabool timeout. With 3:25 to go, and our score is 7-6 Salem. Let's take a 30-second break and come right back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Back to play as Shockley gets it in. 2 counts. Evan counts. Back to Shockley. Salem backing off to the half-court defense we normally see them in. Pass goes in the corner to Tucker. Trying to go baseline is Fleetwood. Gets it off the glass. Blocked there by Gately. Ball still loose on the floor. Taken there by Richter. Richter the other way. Getting it down to May, but that shot will not go down. Brought down underneath there by Byerly, but he walks with the ball and actually is laying out of bounds. I think you can take it either way. May tried to really get down there quickly and got too far under the basket. Hayden Sanders will inbound it. 3:05 to go first quarter to Conkle. Conkle guarded there by Counts on top. Richter, right side May. May back on top. Conkle backside against Counts. Now to Hayden Sanders to Richter. Down low intended for Gately. He's fouled there by Tyler Fleetwood. Reach in by Tyler. His first foul. He's got 4 points in the game. Inbound comes to Gately, and he puts that one in with that soft little floater. 9-6 Salem. Inbound comes to Counts. Counts going back to Tucker. He gives it back to Counts. Counts in his offensive zone, struggling to get over that timeline, and a 10 count called on Cabool. Well, Counts kept dribbling, didn't try and move it. No, again, nobody came back to help him either in defense of Counts. Nobody trying to bail him out. Salem will inbound it from near the scorer's table. Comes back to Trey Richter. 9-6, Salem on top. First quarter, 2:35 to go. Richter, right at the top of the key. Left side pass to May. May, back to Richter. Richter drives into the hole, spins, moves off the glass too hard. Brought down by Fleetwood. And then a foul's going to be called underneath. I believe on Bryson May to be his second. Bryson got a little too close, and he's going to have to check out. Brendan Hanger comes in the game. Shockley to inbound it. Goes in the corner to Tucker. Tucker back to Shockley. 3-on-1. Shockley all the way down. And going for the layup is fouled there by Gately, and he'll have to shoot 2. Gately got in the path of Shockley. It made him turn around and try and flip it in. It'll be Caden Gately's first foul. 3rd team foul on Salem. And it will be Josh Shockley to the line to shoot 2 free throws, and he misses the first. Next free throw is also no good. Tip brought down by Gately. Off to Hanger. Quickly to Richter down the right side. Trey in the corner to Sanders. Sanders on that perimeter. Stops, spins, goes back to Gunnar Conkle. Guard there by Counts. Very tight defense to Richter for the three-pointer off the iron. Straight up in the air. Hanger gets it, and he is fouled there by Byerly. That'll be Brady's second foul. Hanger just came from nowhere, snuck underneath, grabbed that rebound. And Byerly picks up foul number 2. He'll be replaced by number 11, Peyton Hunter. The inbound comes to Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar, fadeaway jumper, good. From about 9, and it's 11-6 Salem Tigers. Shockley with a good move to get away from Richter. 3-on-2. Bounce pass underneath, laid up and in by Fleetwood. They beat the Tiger press. 11-8 our score. Good move by Fleetwood to just kind of dance around the Tiger defender as he was coming up the floor. Richter getting into Conkle. Conkle, another fade, little short jumper from 9, and he hits again. Gunner with 8. The Tiger lead 5 with 1:20 to go. With that ball counts. Evan trying to get out of his own zone. Now to Tucker. Will Tucker pushes off. Stolen away there by Sanders. Now to Conkle. He lays it in. Quick turnover and the basket and then the foul. What a nice play by the Tigers right there. Sanders with just a beautiful pass to Gunnar Conkle, and he lays it home. Foul called on Evan Counts, who turned the ball over. 5th turnover by Cabool. Tucker will check out. Conkle's free throw is good. 16-8, Salem Tigers on top. In the ball game comes Brody Norfelice. Down comes Shockley all the way down. He goes right over top of Gately, but Gately's going to get the foul. He did not get set. So Caden Gately gets the foul trying to take on Shockley. That's a job. Shockley's a big kid. But Caden was only stride for stride with him, could not get set and get that draw. Free throw is up and good by Shockley. Josh was 0 for 2 from the stripe prior to that one. Gately checks out. Caden DuBois comes in for the first time in the game. Next one by Shockley. This one pinballs out, and Hayden Sanders captures this one, giving it off to Trey Richter. Richter right at the top of the key. Bounce pass underneath to Hanger. To DuBois for the 3. It's good! 19-9, Salem on top. Here's Fleetwood. Went back court, no call by the official. Fleetwood gets it again. Ball knocked down by Richter. Going to be a jump ball. The possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. Fleetwood crossed over, left his back foot just ever so slightly. I don't think the officials saw it amongst the players, but that would have been a back court violation because he stepped over and then back. But he turned the ball over anyway on the possession arrow as Richter got in his face and caused that possession arrow call. Trey has it out near center court with now 28 seconds to go. First quarter, 19-9, Salem on top. Trey Richter just hanging on to it, being watched by Norfelice. Down to 14 seconds left. No movement, kind of 1-3-1. Here comes Richter all the way down, lays it up and in. Trey has really played well here in the last 4 or 5 games. Down the other way, it's Norfelice, and we have played one. The Salem Tigers come out flying. 21-9 over the Cabool Bulldogs will come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
21-9 our score. I want to thank all the sponsors to make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Sports as well as community events right here on KSMO Media. That includes J&D Automotive, Denton County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, and Hometown Mechanical. Don't forget Ozark Overhead Door with our score bug at the bottom of the page. All these great sponsors help make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Sports as well as our many, many, many sponsors on radio and the video side as well. Thank all of them. So allowing us to bring you this contest between Salem and Cabool tonight from the high school gym. It's pink out night. They already had the ceremony. Earlier tonight, the JV won at 49-29. Varsity's trying to do the same thing. Here's Shockley going outside the counts, goes off his knee out of bounds. Another turnover for Cabool. That is their 7th in this first half. Amazingly enough, Salem does not have a turnover yet in the game. Richter across to Sanders, to Conkle. Conkle trying to go down low. Can't. Does go to Hanger. Out on top Sanders to Richter. Richter across it goes to DuBois. Out on top, Sanders struggles with it, gets it back. Now to Trey Richter. Salem on the perimeter. Richter handing it off to Du Bois. Now to Conkle, trying to work his way in. Fadeaway jumper, good. From about 7, Gunner hits, 23-9. He's got 9 in the game. That pass comes loose, stolen by Gunner Conkle. Underneath the Sanders. Sanders back to Conkle. Conkle struggles with it, fires it out on top to Du Bois. Now to Hanger. Hanger getting it to Conkle inside to Richter. And his shot is blocked, but he is fouled, and he'll shoot 2. Could be Norfolese or could be Hunter, either one. They're going to call it on Peyton Hunter. Norfolese got him from the side, Hunter from the front. So Richter's got 5. He had 25 against Willow, and that one falls through. Pinballed around a little bit. Finally trickled through. Hanger checks out. Landon Richter comes in. Good minutes there by Brendan Hanger. Next one is also good by Trey Richter. 7:02 to go in the first half. Norfolese getting that ball off to Counts. Counts back to Norfolese. Fires that ball off the hands of Trey Richter out of bounds. It stays with Cabool. Salem has done a good job of getting in the passing lanes here. Now they back off to a half-court defense. As Shockley comes over the timeline. Bounce past Norfolese. Norfolese takes the shot off the front of the iron. Tipped. Brought down and comes down, and then a charge called on Peyton Hunter as he put the elbow in to Caden Du Bois. Hunter came down with the ball, but then put the elbow right into Caden Du Bois' chest, draws the foul. 6-team foul now on Cabool. And they trail it by 16, 25-9. And also a turnover, by the way. Du Bois has it on top to Landon Richter, to Trey Richter, going baseline. Trey all the way down, missed this layup. Comes down the hands of Shockley. Shockley getting by 2 Tigers, getting by 3. 3-on-1. Shockley all the way down. And that one goes down. Count the basket, and Du Bois draws the foul. Josh Shockley just barely nicked Caden Du Bois. And the problem was he didn't take him on head on, and Caden draws the foul. Basket does count. 5th team foul for Salem, and Shockley again will shoot a free throw. 1 of 4 for the night from the free throw line. This one is good. The old-fashioned three-point play. Trey Richter will take a break. Bryson May coming back in the ball game. Richter goes right side to May. May across to Hayden Sanders. Sanders bounce pass to Gunner Conkle. Another fadeaway jumper. That splashes home. Gunner's feeling it tonight. He's got 11. 27-12 to score. Norfolese coming down the left side. He is fouled from behind by Sanders, I believe. Hayden reached in. That's the only one I could think of. 6-team foul now on Salem. Both teams will be in the bonus with the next foul. Either one. Shockley takes a long 3. It's off the iron. And brought down by Fleetwood. Fleetwood trying to pass it through and then goes over top of Du Bois. No call. And lays it in. Pass comes to Conkle, and then Shockley will draw the foul. Conkle the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Shockley almost tripped up Gunner Conkle with a foot out. That would have not been good. That could have been very dangerous. As Gunner was crossing over to drive down the line, and that could have sent him flying, twisted the knee for some big damage there. That's glad that nobody got hurt on that one. So Gunner, who's 1 for 1, makes it 2 for 2. 28-14. Conkle's next free throw, it also is good. 13 points for Gunner here early in this game. Shockley does get it in quickly now to Tucker. Tucker is back in the game, fires it into the Cabool bench, intended for Norfolese. Coach Shockley just dropped his head. Not much you can do on that. Norfolk East came to help him, and then the ball sailed right over his head. Richter goes to May as Landon in the game. Gets the pass back, takes a quick three, too hard. Comes out to Gunnar Conkle. Underneath, intended for Roy Stevens, off of Fleetwood, out of bounds. Stays with the Salem Tigers. Roy gets it into Conkle. Gunnar spins, turns, kicks it out to Sanders. Open for the three, too hard again. And ball goes off the hands of Roy Stevens and out of bounds. I think Roy expected that ball to come straight down at him. 29-14 our score, 5:20 to go as Hayden Sanders will check out. Trey Richter back in. Roy Stevens in front of Shockley. Salem again puts on forecourt pressure. Not full court, just the forecourt. And here comes Tucker, firing it out. Getting it down the line is Byerly. Byerly back to Shockley. The jumper's good. Josh has 8 of the 16 Cabool points. Here comes Richter all the way down. Outside it goes to May on the baseline, and he lost control of the ball and called for a charge as he goes over top of Byerly. Bryson May a little out of control going underneath the basket, gets his third foul. He's going to have to come out of the game. Bryson went after that ball. Maybe it looked like it slipped out of his hand and went right over top of the Cabool player. 29-16 to score. The pass up to Norfolk East into the offensive zone. Guarded there by Hanger. Norfolk East goes down low to Byerly. He's all alone and he scores. Tigers all on the right side of the floor. That Byerly all alone underneath the basket at the low post. Here's Hanger for a three. It banks it in. Brendan Hanger hits the three, and the Tiger lead back to 14. Ball in the corner, Norfolk East, quickly up to Fleetwood. Fleetwood stops, trying to go inside, goes back to Shockley with 4:25 to go. Shockley drives down the left side, into the paint, walks with it, no call. The ball goes out of bounds. Coach Patterson's over there. Come on, dude. He just walked, no call. Ball went out of bounds off the Salem Tigers. Will Tucker will inbound it. All the way in the corner to Norfolk East for the three-pointer. It's off the iron, straight up in the air, and a foul's going to be called on, I believe, Tucker, going over the back of the Tiger player for the rebound. Will Tucker gets his first, and they will put the Tigers at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. That'll be Roy Stevens gets that opportunity. Salem 5 of 5 from the stripe tonight. Norfolk East checks out. Counts back in the game. Starting 5 back in there for Cabool, and the free throw is good by Stevens. .4:15 to go in the first half. Roy hits them both. Counts gets it, fires it in to Shockley. Shockley up the floor, hits the ball off his foot. Ball still loose. Taken there by Counts, going back to Tucker. Tucker into the offensive zone. Fires it right into the hands of Richter. Richter the other way. Firing it down to Landon Richter. And that ball is blocked from behind by Counts as Landon had to switch over to his right hand. If he'd have stayed on the left-handed side, he would have been able to go. But when he crossed to the right, it allowed Counts to come back and knock it off the pedestal there. Gunnar Conkle gets the pass, and he's fouled immediately by Shockley, and Gunnar goes back to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Josh Shockley with his second foul. Tigers lead it by 16. Conkle is 3 for 3 from the stripe. This is still a 1-and-1. Free throw's good. Salem Tigers now for 3 for 3. 1-and-1. 7, 8, and 9. Got all the first 1-and-1s. Conkle's next one is also good. 36-18. The inbound comes to Byerly. Byerly stops, fires it back to Shockley. And Shockley is going to be fouled there by Brendan Hanger. Shockley will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. A lot of fouls here in this first half. For Brendan, that's his first. Shockley's 2 of 6. Make that 2 of 5 from the stripe. Sanders back in. Free throw's good. 36-19 our score, 3:53 to go. Salem in the white jerseys, Cabool in the dark blue. Next one also good by Shockley. He's got 7 points in this quarter, 10 on the game. Of the Cabool 20 points, he's got 10. Fleetwood has 8 of the other 10. So 2 guys at most of the scoring. Richter out to Sanders. To Landon Richter for the 3. It will not go, and then Trey Richter goes over the back of Counts, and he'll draw the foul. Get a little bit over exuberant right there. Salem with a 16-point lead. First quarter, and now Counts will shoot a 1-and-1. Both teams will be in the double bonus on the next foul, and we still got a long way to go in this half. Henry Cameron comes in for Landon Richter. So Evan Counts with a 1-and-1 here, and this free throw is no good. Comes down in the hands of Gunnar Conkle. Gunner's second rebound. Now Cameron down to Sanders. Back to Cameron. Henry in the middle of the floor. Back to Trey Richter. Bobbles it. Gets it back. Trey stops underneath the Gunnar Conkle. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Ball goes off of the backboard, and that's off Fleetwood. It should stay with the Salem Tigers. Ball hit the rim and then the bottom of the backboard, and then Fleetwood. Inbound comes to Conkle. Conkle, short jumper again. This one offline, brought down by Fleetwood. To Shockley. Shockley up the middle of the floor. Right side pass to Hunter. Goes down the corner, Byerly. Byerly out on top to Counts. Counts trying to move in, and he's fouled on the floor. And I believe Henry Cameron gets called for the foul. To the line goes Counts. He'll shoot 2, and that one is no good. Next one is good. Evan Counts, 1 of 3 on the night. Salem with a 15-point lead, 3 minutes to go. We are in the first half of this SCA conference game. Richter hanging on to it, slowing it down for the Tigers, guarded there by Tucker. Trey starts to drive in, trying to fire that inside, stolen away by Cabool. Quickly down to Tucker. Tucker has that ball stolen right back by Richter. First turnover right there by the Salem Tigers in this half. Richter goes back, trying to get a little bit too fancy here. Back to Gunnar Conkle, couldn't handle it. Cameron back to Richter. Richter between the circles will reset the play now. 2:25 to go in the half. Back to Gunnar Conkle. Gunnar, right side pass to Cameron for the 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. And then Byerly brings down the rebound. Byerly down to Shockley. Shockley top of the key. Takes a long 2 off the iron, no good. Brought down by Fleetwood. And banked back in. Again, Tigers just do not block out very well underneath their own basket. They didn't do that well against Willow Springs, and here Fleetwood with 5 rebounds for them in the offensive zone. 3 of them are putbacks for baskets. 36-23, Cameron going to Richter. Trey, back to Conkle, back to Trey Richter, out of bounds it goes. They need to get back to a little bit more control game here. Try to get a little fancy. Nothing wrong with that, but now they got a couple of turnovers, and they haven't scored on the last 3 possessions. Counts has it, back to Shockley. Gately back in the ball game for Salem, 1:35 to go. Shockley down outside to Hunter. In the corner, Byerly. Byerly all the way on top to Counts, left side pass Shockley. in front of the Tiger bench. Shockley baseline. Cut off, kicks it back to Fleetwood. Fleetwood underneath, puts it up and in. He's got 12, and the Tiger lead now down to 11. And Coach Patterson calls a timeout. 1:12 left to go, first half. 36 for Salem, 25 for Cabool. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276. 36-25. We'll be at Thayer tomorrow for a boys-girls doubleheader. The girls will actually play at 6 o'clock against the Thayer Lady Bobcats. And then it'll be the Tigers boys team against the Thayer Bobcats. Starting at 6 o'clock, we'll have both games on KSMO radio. And immediately following that, we'll go to Tiger basketball from Missouri. They play South Carolina. Down to a minute to go in this, the first half. Gunnar Conkle on top to Richter. Now under a minute. He's out in the Tiger insignia here at the Salem High School gym. To Conkle for the three. Off the iron, no good. Brought down by Shockley. Shockley the other way. Gets away from Richter. Shockley to the paint. Spins, turns, up and in. Right now, Cabool on a nice run of 7 points. 36-27. Here's Gately. Turns, spins his short jumper. Will not go down. He draws the foul. I believe that's going to be on Peyton Hunter. And it is just going to be his third. 29 seconds to go. Peyton Hunter will back out. Don't want to get another foul in there. And so Gately's free throw is no good. In and out. Tigers had only missed one free throw in this first half up until there. Leading it by 9. They've scored 15 points. But Cabool has scored 18. Now they've got another point there by Gately. 37-27. Here's Hunter. Hunter with 24 seconds left to count. Fires it across to Hunter. Hunter, and right here going back court on the pass back to Hunter, went over the line. Turnover by Cabool is their 12th of this first half. Sam will have that ball 19 seconds right at the scorer's table. Pass comes across to Sanders. Sanders, top of the key, hands off to Gunnar Conkle. 14 seconds left down to Gately. Gately starts his move in. Now to Sanders for the three. Rims out, no good. Again, no Tiger underneath the basket. Comes down in the hands of Counts. Now to Shockley, all the way down. Shockley shot blocked there, but back up at the buzzer, no good. As Gately gets that block shot. And we go to halftime with the Salem Tigers leading it by 10, 37-27, as they got outscored in that second quarter by an 18-16 score as Cabool came on strong late in that second quarter. So the Tigers got some work to do. They're going to have to work on the rebounding, though, as they're getting badly out-rebounded again. They were out-rebounded 37-17 against the Willow Springs Bears. And right now, Salem has gotten just 6 rebounds, 6 in the entire first half. And I already see Cabool has Fleetwood with 5 by himself. So I know that they have got a lot more than the Salem Tigers. But we will see. 37-27 our score at halftime. Back in 3 minutes. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN bridge program, elementary education, For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate, estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Welcome back. Salem High School Gymnasium. Salem Tigers and the Cabool Bulldogs in this SCA game. Tigers came out flying and got a 21-9 lead in that first half. Gunnar Conkle and Trey Richter really got things started for the Salem Tigers, and both of those combined for 12 of those 21 points. But everybody had a little taste of it. Caden DuBois had a 3 in there. Caden Gailey had a 2. Bryson May added a 2. So nice job by the Tigers. They really came out, put some pressure on Cabool, forced some turnovers, took advantage of the turnovers, everything that we thought that this Tiger team could do this year. But one thing they've really been struggling at is rebounding. And they have the size, and that's what the surprising thing is. They just don't seem to block out right to get the rebounds, and they get out-rebounded virtually every game. And right now they're being out-rebounded by a 14-6 margin in this first half. And 4 of those rebounds off the hands of Tyler Fleetwood have gone back up and putbacks for baskets. Fleetwood has 12 points, and 8 of those are on rebounds. So you can see the importance of getting those rebounds, and right now the Tigers are just lacking in that department. I don't have the answer, and I know Jared and I talked about it today. It's just a matter of positioning, and Tigers just aren't getting in the right positions, obviously, to bring down those rebounds, or are not strong enough to outmuscle the opponent to get the rebound. So one thing or the other. I'm not trying to, dissect the whole thing, but that's usually the obvious case. Is you got a guy like Shockley in there or a guy like Fleetwood. Those are 2 big boys, and if you don't have a size guy in there like that to get the rebound, they're more than likely going to outsize you and grab that ball away. So, be that as it may, though, the Tigers have come out very strong, led by Gunnar Conkle with 15 points in this first half. He is followed by Trey Richter with 7. Then, got some balanced scoring from the Salem Tigers in this one. Brendan Hanger with a 3. 3 for Caden Gately. 3 for Caden DuBois. 2 for Roy Stevens. And a couple of points for Bryson May. So Tigers spreading out the wealth. 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Salem went almost 14 minutes without a turnover in that first half. Yeah, a long way. Finally had 2 near the end. One a steal by Cabool, and the other a pass by Gunnar Conkle for Trey Richter that eluded him and went to the out-of-bounds area. So 2 turnovers. That's pretty impressive. 5 steals for Salem. Cabool had 12 turnovers in that first half and just 1 steal. Cabool led, by the way, by Josh Shockley as well as Tyler Fleetwood. They each have 12. They have only 3 points from the rest of the team. Brady Byerly has a 2, and Evan Counts has a free throw. That's it. It's those 2 guys or nothing right now for the Bulldogs. And they're 5 of 10 from the free throw line, so they missed some easy free throws early on as Shockley was 1 of 4 and then hit his last 3. So now he is 4 of 7 on the night, but a couple of missed by Evan Counts as well. He's 1 of 3 in that free throw shooting. So just not a lot of good free throw shooting by Cabool early on. The Tigers, 10 of 12, have made their free throws count. That 5-point difference right now when you have a 10-point lead, big difference in this game. Foul trouble, Bryson May has 3. Peyton Hunter has 3 for Cabool. Caden Gately has 2. Josh Shockley and Brady Byerly each have 2 for Cabool. Earlier tonight, the JV did win by a score of 49-29 over Cabool. And don't forget, tomorrow night we'll be at Thayer. We'll be having a doubleheader. The girls at 6, the boys at about 7:25 right here on KSMO AM 1340 FM 95.7. We'll also stream those games on KSMORadio.com and also KSMO Stream Facebook page. It's an audio stream only from the games at Thayer. We are at halftime. By the way, going into the game tomorrow, Thayer currently 14-4, 2-0 in the SCA. The Tigers are going to have their hands full tomorrow night. And I believe the girls, Thayer Lady Bobcats, are 13-7. And I think they're also undefeated. I think they're 3-0 in the SCA. I can't read my own writing here, so I wish I could. We are at halftime, 37-27. We're going to take a 3-minute break, come back with the second half play. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Screen.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They are so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything. To appliances, quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these winter car care deals at K&H Auto Supply in Salem when you get a Performance Tool 6-piece hook and pick set for only $10.99, a Titan 25-piece hex key set for $13.99, and 6-ton jack stands $84.99 for the pair. K&H Auto Supply is your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Relationships. It's not just being on a first name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We're getting ready for the second half. And again, we want to thank all the sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you Tiger Sports on KSMO Media. And that's J&D Automotive, our Denton County Vet Clinic, Aligned by Design Health Center, Hometown Mechanical, and our Ozark Overhead Door friends bringing you the scorebug at the bottom of the page. We hope that you're enjoying the game, the instant replay, and all the good things that we have for you, highlights of the game as we go through. So thank you for being part of our evening. It's a Monday night makeup game tonight. Tomorrow at Thayer. We'll be back Friday night against Mountain View Liberty. That game also on KSMO Media, video streamed right here from the high school gymnasium. Salem has the ball to start things out as Gately has it. And Gately tries driving in, stops, banks it in. Tigers score right off the bat as they did in the first half. That one was a 3 by Trey Richter to start things out. Bringing that ball up is Counts. Counts has struggled a little bit trying to bring that ball up. Now to Tucker trying to get it across. Almost throws it out of bounds. That's very close to a 10 count. Now Fleetwood all the way in. Trying to flip it back over top of his head. Got his own rebound. Can't get it to go. Ball loose. Taken down, no, by Byerly. Byerly trying to get that ball underneath the basket. Tipped out of bounds. Just underway here as Counts trying to get in, does to Shockley on the perimeter. Shockley trying to drive in all the way down. Short flipper's good. Josh Shockley made that nice little U-turn and came into the paint. Was able to put home the 7-footer. The long pass across to Richter. Trey puts it up short. Brought down by Sanders. They can't hang on to it. Again, there's what we talk about. Being strong on the ball. Hayden got to the ball but couldn't hang on to it. It comes down the hands of Tucker. Now Shockley the other way. That one's short. Brought down by Gately. He hangs on. Down to Gunnar Conkle to Richter. 39-29 our score. Bounce pass to Sanders. Hayden to Gunnar Conkle. Inside to Gately. Baby hook. Good. That's his patented shot, boy. When he's on, that's almost a gimme for him. Shockley right now going right back up to Counts. Counts double team, flips it back to Shockley. 2-on-1 down the zone. Shockley will be fouled there by Hayden Sanders going down the sideline. Hayden gets his second foul. Staying with a 12-point lead. Inbound comes back to Shockley. Starting 5 in for both, should not say for Salem. They have landed Richter in there instead of May, who's got 3 fouls. Pass goes back on top to Tucker. Going down low, a shot by Byerly. Can't go, but he's fouled there by Gately, and Gately will have his 3rd foul. It's always been Caden's problem, getting fouls. I mean, he does block shots, but that body follows through and makes contact. Byerly will go to the line. He's got 2 points in this game. First free throws of the second half. First one's good. Caden DuBois will come in for Gately. Hard to replace, 6'5". Next one no good, brought down by Sanders. That time Hayden went up, protected the ball, brought it down, had his back to the man. As Richter has it, left side pass, Hayden Sanders right in front of the Salem bench. Goes down to Richter in the corner, trying to dance his way in. Now to Landon Richter. To DuBois in the corner, back to Landon, the tray. The 3 is up, and it's off the iron, straight up in the air. No good, and brought down by Fleetwood. He stepped out of bounds. He was bumped a little by Landon Richter, but I don't think that was going to make any difference. I think he just came down and couldn't keep his foot off the line. And now a foul called on the input. And I believe that's going to be on Counts. Evan Counts gets his second foul. The inbound comes to Richter. Quick three. It's no good. Brought down by Byerly. Landon didn't even set up there. Just quickly let it go. Shockley all the way down. Charge called on Shockley. Going over top of Du Bois that time. Josh will pick up his third foul. And his dad tells him, you know better. Could have faded away and did not do that. Here's Richter all the way down. Richter, short jumper. It's no good. Brought down by Tucker. Tigers shooting erratic here early on. Back the other way. Ball stolen away by Landon Richter, and they're going to call foul on Landon. Looked like it was a clean steal, but the officials on the floor said no. And they called it on 11. There's no way. There is no 11 out there. That is Landon Richter's foul. Here's Counts across to Tucker. Threw it right in the hands of Sanders. Sanders down the other way. All the way across. Goes off of two players. And then Gunnar Conkle can't keep it alive. Goes out of bounds. Salem ran way too fast. Actually got a break on the ball. Hit the official. Their first turnover after their first steal. Those are the ones you want to score on. Had a 4-on-1 and threw the ball away. Had two men there. Neither one could get the ball. And then when Gunnar did get it, he then botched it and threw it right off his knee. Another steal for the Tigers. Richter down to Landon. Now to Gunnar Conkle. He scores. Quickly the other way. Counts. Flipping it to Shockley. Shockley had that ball roll off of Gunnar Conkle. It stays with the Cabool Bulldogs as it went off Conkle's back and out of bounds. Counts will flip it in to Shockley. 4:40 to go, third quarter. Salem up by 13. 43-30. Shockley off to Counts. Counts gets by Landon Richter to the paint. Looking to Fleetwood. Fleetwood stops, kicks it down low to Norfelice. Underneath the Shockley. Shockley reverse layup. Blocked there, gets it back and puts it home. 43-32. Here's Aiden Sanders on top of Trey Richter. Tigers with 6 points in the third quarter. Have outscored Cabool by 1, 6-5, with 4:08 to go. And the conference there at the scorers table. And I think they're looking at Josh Shockley to see if there's blood on him. So far, so good. He's okay. So Du Bois will inbound it with 4:08 to go in the third quarter. Getting it in. Quick jumper by Gunnar. No good. Brought down by Josh Shockley. Suddenly the Tigers are getting a little bit cold from the floor. Josh stops, goes outside to Counts. Counts, bounce pass to Norfelice. Norfelice in front of the Cabool bench, goes down low to Byerly. Byerly's pass goes underneath to Fleetwood. Tried to go back behind him. It did not go, and Richter brings down the rebound. Now to Gunnar Conkle, across to Sanders. Stops back to Du Bois for the three-pointer off the iron. No good. Brought down and controlled by Du Bois, who gets it back to Richter. Now to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle across to Richter. Richter all the way in, trying to get it up. Draws the foul. Heck of a rebound by Caden Du Bois to get that and flip it back to Richter to give Salem a chance. That helped draw this foul. And the foul is on Fleetwood, his second. To the line, Trey Richter has got 7 on the night. Free throw's no good. Trey was hot against Willow Springs, started out the game hot, and then has suddenly gone ice cold. That free throw is good. He's got 8 now, and the Tiger lead is out to 12. Shockley has it, guarded there by Richter. Fires it all the way down and over the head of Byerly. Shockley with a touchdown pass there. Turnover number 4 for Cabool. 3:21 to go. Kid's got an arm, but Byerly couldn't get there for that one. Here's Trey Richter the other way. Wants to make this hurt. To Du Bois for the 3. Off the front of the rim. No good. Nobody got in front of Shockley, and he got an easy rebound. Down he comes all the way. 7-footers, too short, and brought down. It counts, and a block by Gunnar Conkle, but also Conkle will draw the foul, his first. Talk about change right there. Nobody got in front of Shockley, and they had the time to do so on the shot, but nobody did. Easy rebound for Josh Shockley, and then Cabool comes the other way just so quickly, and now they're at the free throw line. All because of a missed free throw opportunity. A missed rebound. Counts hits the free throw. Landon Richter checks out. And the next one is also good. 10-point Salem Tiger lead. It's the smallest it's been here in the second half. Got down to 9 back in the second quarter. Here's Hayden Sanders. Sanders stops right at the key. Right side pass to Trey Richter. Richter inside to May. May spins, turns, short jumper, no good. Brought down by Fleetwood. Nobody again there for the rebound for the Salem Tigers. Fleetwood now with 8 on the night. 2:32 to go. Pass goes out on top to Nor Felice. Felice stops, flipping it back outside and off the hands of Trey Richter as he tipped it away from Evan Counts. Nor Felice has it on the pass in from Counts, gets it back, does Counts, trying to drive down on the baseline, stops, trying to flip it into Fleetwood. He does, goes right over top of Du Bois, missed it, put back up by Byerly, missed again. Finally, Du Bois brings it down. Down quickly the other way to May, and he lays it up and in as the Tigers break it quickly. 46-34. Shockley quickly in the offensive zone. 3-on-1. Down it goes to Byerly, and Byerly is fouled by Du Bois, I believe, on that low post. Shockley drew everybody to him. Byerly was left open. Foul called, I believe, on Caden Du Bois, but it might have been on Gunnar Conkle. Nope, it's on Caden. Byerly to the line to shoot 2 and misses. 5th team foul on Salem, by the way. 3 on Cabool here in the second half. 1:49 to go in the third quarter. Byerly's next one is good. Salem with 2 free throws in this third quarter. Cabool with 6. They are 4 of 6. Salem 1 of 2. Not a lot of scoring here in this third quarter. Here's Richter. Kicks it outside to Du Bois. Du Bois back to Richter. Threw it away. Tigers again. Not coming away with nothing on the offensive possession. Here's Shockley. Stops in the paint. Kicks it outside to Nor Felice. Down low to Fleetwood. And he'll be fouled. Fleetwood back. Underneath that basket, drew the foul from Caden Du Bois. He will shoot 2 free throws with 1:24 to go, and his first one is short. Josh Shockley will check out for the 1:24 left to go in his third quarter. Hunter comes in for him. Next free throw is too hard, brought down by Hunter. Shot blocked there, though, by Richter. Quick pass to Gunnar Conkle, and he scores. Richter with a beautiful block after May got that rebound. 48-35, the other way. Counts. Has that ball stolen away by Roy Stevens. Can he keep it alive? No. Roy got to it, then backhanded it towards Bryson May, but it was behind him, and Bryson couldn't get to it. So no possession there by the Tigers, and Cabool still has it. 103 back in front of the band. Here's Counts up the middle of the floor. Into the offensive zone. Counts trying to drive down. Stops, looking inside. Nothing there. Fires it to Shockley, and he backhands it in. Nice play by Josh Shockley. He's got 18. 48-37. Salem still with a double-digit lead. The pass to Trey Richter. Fakes the pass, takes it all the way down, and banks it home. He's in double figures for Salem. Shockley getting double teamed. The pass comes across to Counts. Tigers got caught there. Counts all the way down, fires it down low to Hunter. Fadeaway jumper off the glass, no good. Brought down by Fleetwood, back up and in. Down to 15 seconds, 50-39. Richter with 8 seconds near center court on top of the key. Starts his drive outside to Sanders. Down to 3. Back to Richter. The three-pointer up. Good. Right at the buzzer. Trey Richter buries that 3. And the Tigers go into the fourth quarter with a 14-point lead, 53-39. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard process supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Salem Tigers with a 14-point lead. On a three-pointer by Trey Richter at the buzzer. Ball went right through at the buzzer. You just have to have it out of your hands when the buzzer goes. This one actually went through as the buzzer was going. Loud roar by the crowd signaled that one going through. Counts has it over to Shockley. Josh lost the ball and it comes down in the hands though of Fleetwood. Fleetwood trying to get inside to Byerly. Back to Shockley. Shot blocked there by May. Quick long pass now to Richter. Richter waits and then gets hammered from behind by Counts, and he'll shoot 2. He was trying to wait for Counts to fly by, but Counts didn't. He ran right over him. And for Evan Counts, his third foul. It's a shooting foul, and it's only 4 now for Cabool. The Bulldogs will be in the bonus the rest of the way, 1-1 bonus. Trey 3 of 4 from the stripe, misses. Next one is up and good. 54-39. Shockley getting it across to Counts. Counts double team, fires it to Fleetwood right in the middle of the floor. Fleetwood all the way down to Byerly, lays it up, partially blocked by Gately. Fleetwood gets his own rebound 3 times to try at it, no good. So he gets 2 more rebounds to add to his total. Here's Gunner all the way down trying to lay it up, and a charge called on Gunner Conkle. Going over top of the Bulldog player underneath the basket. Gunner might pull up there and bank one in, but he just kept moving forward. Body momentum took him into the player. Here's Counts. Counts lost it, got it back, gets it again back. Fires it across, the ball almost thrown away by Gately. 3-0. Pass goes underneath to Byerly, and he scores. Tigers almost got the steal, but then once Gately couldn't pull that one away, it was a 3-0. Here's Sanders over to Gunnar Conkle, to Gately, out to Sanders. The three-pointer up, off the iron, comes out high and hard. Taken there by Counts, and the Tiger get it. They hand it off to May, and May lays it up. No good. And then put back up by Conkle. Count the bucket and the foul. As May tried to slam it, it did not go down. Gunner followed up with a rebound, put it home. And then the foul called underneath the basket. That's on Brady Byerly. Gunner with 21, trying to make it 22, and he does not. Ball does not go down. Fleetwood, who had 11 rebounds coming in his fourth quarter, now has 14. Here's Shockley the other way. All the way down. Stops, turns, spins, fadeaway jumper. It's good. Well, that kid's got some talent. He's got 20 points on the night. Tigers' lead is 13. Richter over to Gunnar Conkle. Cross to May. May takes the three. Off the iron, no good. Brought down by Fleetwood. Ball tipped and taken under control by Counts, and then May will get his fourth foul. And now will put Cabool at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Salem with a 13-point lead. Doesn't need to be shooting threes. They need to take time off the clock. Again, your offensive strategy should be to make Cabool foul you, and the Salem Tigers did not do that on that possession, as Bryce and May elected to take a long three. Not only did not get the basket, then fouled. He's got 4. Free throw is no good, brought down by Sanders, as Counts missed again this time. Here comes Richter. Richter trying to dance his way in. Underneath it goes to Gately, trying to flip it, and he does. A little reverse flip. Back comes Shockley the other way. Shockley to the paint, stops another fadeaway jumper. That one does not go. Brought down by Fleetwood, and again he scores. Timeout called by Coach Shockley of Cabool. 58 for Salem, 45 for the Bulldogs. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and Think Time make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Don't forget, we'll be down at Thayer tomorrow to bring you a doubleheader. Girls at 6, boys at 7. Salem Tigers against the Thayer Bobcats. Double SCA contest tomorrow from Thayer right here. KSMO Radio, AM 1340, FM 95.7. And then we'll have it streamed audio only at KSMORadio.com and our KSMO Stream Facebook page. At the conclusion of the boys' game, we will join the Missouri-South Carolina broadcast in progress. That's tomorrow night, right here, KSMO. Salem 58, Cabool 45. Tigers trying to get over 500 in the SCA. Hayden Sanders to inbound, and Cabool going to put full court pressure on. Trying to cause some turnovers here. The inbound comes to Trey Richter. Richter back to Hayden Sanders, back to Richter. Richter over the timeline easy. Richter all the way down now to Gately. Short jumper's good. Salem beat that press relatively easy. 15-point lead. Shockley is going to draw the foul as the Tigers continue to reach. Foul's going to be called on Landon Richter, his second. But it will put Shockley at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Shockley's gotten better. After starting out 1 out of 4, he's 4 out of 7 in his last 3 in a row. Misses that one, brought down by Trey Richter. Trey gets by one man, gets by another, goes into the paint, kicks it outside to Sanders. Thought about the 3 to Gunnar Conkle. Down low to Richter, trying to get the shot up, and he gets fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2. 5:14 remains. I believe Byerly will pick up his 4th foul on that one, and he does. So Trey Richter, who is 4 of 6 from the stripe, misses again. He has missed the first of the 2. The last 3 times he has shot. Then made on the first 2, the second one. Let's see if he can duplicate that. He does not. Brought down by Gately, though. Gately, a little baby hook, good. That's what we're talking about, an offensive board. 62-45. Shockley on their center court to Counts. Left side pass to go down to Fleetwood. Fleetwood in, back to Counts, left side Hunter. To Tucker. Tucker trying to get inside, ball tipped away, stolen by Landon Richter. Landon has it outside to Trey Richter, across to Gunnar Conkle for the 3. Nope, not going to do it. Comes down the hands of Fleetwood again. Quickly to Josh Shockley. Shockley's jumper's good. He's not going to miss from 7. He has shown that tonight. Here's Trey Richter the other way, up and down the floor. Kicks it out to Landon Richter. Rims out, no good. That ball was all but down in the cylinder and came out. And a foul called on Trey Richter. The ball was in the cylinder and then spun out. 62-47, 10 team fouls on Salem, and that means the double bonus in effect now for Cabool. Tyler Fleetwood in this game has been a rebounding machine. Had 11 going into the 4th quarter. He now has 18. That free throw is no good. By Josh Shockley. Fleetwood checks out. Byerly in. Nora Felice back in, and Peyton Hunter back in. Shockley's next one. That one is good. He's got 23 on the night. And the Tiger lead, though, is 14. With 4:18 to go. May back in with 4 fouls. Hands it off to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle flips it, I don't know where. And it comes down into the hands of Cabool. Quickly the other way, Josh Shockley in the corner. Tucker a 3. Rims out, no good. Brought down and blocked there by May. After it was brought under control by Hunter. Another bad pass by the Salem Tigers. And another quick steal by Cabool. Quickly the other way. And here comes Shockley. That shot will not go. Brought down by Richter. Back the other way, Gunnar Conkle. All the way down. He lost the ball again. That's 3 straight turnovers for the Salem Tigers into the offensive zone. And that ball, timeout called by Cabool when the ball came loose on the floor. 3:38 remains in this one. 62 for Salem, 48 for Cabool. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
62-48 on this makeup Monday. Cabool will have the ball. Salem will be in mostly a half-court defense. And now they will drop all back into a half-court defense. Leading it by 14. Each possession now takes time off the clock, and that's what you want to do on offense. Kill clock. In the corner, it's Tucker. Tucker goes back in the corner to Byerly. Byerly Trying to get it back to Tucker. He does. Tucker with the three. It's no good. Brought down by Gately. Gately to Gunnar Conkle. Now to Richter. Richter back to Hayden Sanders. 3:15 to go. Now to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle across to Richter. Tigers should eat some clock here. Let's see if they want to try that. Here comes Gunnar Conkle in, trying to flip it in the corner. And a foul called on Cabool, I believe on Shockley. On a reach in, and that would be Josh's fourth. Get him out of the game. You feel much better about this one. He's got 4. He'll stay in the contest. They've got nobody else really to bring in that can play to the caliber that he does. So 1-on-1, 1-and-1. Gunnar Conkle's first free throw, and it is no good. Brought down by Fleetwood. Another rebound by that young man. Quickly the other way, Counts. Counts, stops, back on top, Shockley, a 3. Too short. Comes down the hands of Gunnar Conkle to Richter. Richter all the way down, up off too far. Brought down by Shockley. A little hook was too much. Pass down for Byerly. Byerly lays it up, misses. Fleetwood the rebound, and he scores. He's got 18. Long pass comes to Sanders. Now to May. Salem Tigers with a 12-point lead. And then Bryson May walks with the ball. Instead of taking it to the hole, tried to fire it over to Gately, and he travels with it. 2:33 to go. Salem is not taking any time off this clock. Still way too much time. Coming down on offense, you just want to burn clock here, make them foul you. Pass comes across to Counts. 4-possession game. Counts trying to bank it in, no good. Brought down by Conkle. And then a foul is going to be called on Fleetwood, and Conkle will shoot a 1-and-1. I'll give credit to these Bulldogs. They have battled hard. They only really have 2 scorers, as Byerly has 6 and Evan Counts has 3. That's it. Besides Shockley and Fleetwood, those are the only 2 with even points, and they only have a total of 5 out of their 50. That's not much. So Conkle back to the line. He is 5 out of 7. He makes that one. He had got his first 5 and then missed his last 2. Now to a 5-possession game it goes with 2:17 remaining. Gunner's next one. And that one's good as well. 14 points, Salem Tiger lead. Counts in the offensive zone. Spins, turns, trying to take it down low to Hunter. He does. Hunter double team, spins on the baseline. Back out to Shockley. Hits Hunter in the back with the ball, but he is able to get it. Bounce pass to Fleetwood. And Fleetwood shot blocked by Gately. But a foul called with 1:59 to go. Caden Gately gets his 4th foul. From our angle, that was a beautiful block, but official was standing 4.5 feet away. I'm pretty sure he had a much better look. Fleetwood's free throw is no good. My score sheet, I have no more room in his box than I normally put free throws and rebounds because he got 9 rebounds. Next one is good. Can't put the free throws on that line. Tucker back in. Pass comes to Gunnar Conkle. Now to Sanders, back to Gunnar Conkle. Across to Trey Richter. Richter drives by Byerly, now pulls it back out. Back to Gunnar Conkle, 1:50 to go. Gunnar flips it toward the corner, and I don't know where he's going with that ball. Went out of bounds into the cheerleaders, another turnover. That's 3 in this quarter that Gunnar has thrown to no one. Don't know why, but there it is. Jump shot by Shockley is good. And a timeout called by Coach Shockley of Cabool, with the Bulldogs down by 11 with 1:39 to go. 64-53, Salem on top. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media. Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Here at KSMO Radio, we appreciate you being along with us on the radio side, AM 1340, FM 95.7. KSMO Media, we appreciate you joining us as well on KSMORadio.com. That's our Twitch account, on KSMO Stream Facebook page, and on our KSMO YouTube page. However you're watching us tonight, we appreciate you joining us for Tiger basketball, 64-53. Still a minute 39 to go. A lot of time in basketball, minute 39. Salem with 10 team fouls, Cabool with 8. Salem is in single bonus, 1-1, while Cabool's in a double bonus. Tigers flip it down to Trey Richter. They beat that press. Trey all the way down underneath to Gately. Gately waits, spins, and then he is fouled by Fleetwood. That took 5 seconds off the clock. They're going to call that foul on Tucker. It looked like Fleetwood reached in, but doesn't matter. He's still at the line to shoot two, and Gately, and his first one is short. Gately 1 of 2 for the stripe. Salem with an 11-point lead. That's a 4-possession game. Still a minute 34 to go. Next one by Gately. This one is good. He now has 14 on the night. Here comes Shockley. Shockley's had a great night for the Bulldogs. Stops in the paint, kicks it outside to Norfolk East for a three. It's wide, but down by Byerly, and he scores and draws the foul, and that's what you cannot have happen. Gets the rebound, banks at home. Sanders draws the foul, his third, and now it's a 10-point game, back possibly 9, with a minute 25 to go. Byerly misses the free throw. Sanders with that rebound, and is fouled immediately by Will Tucker. With 1:23 to go, still a 10-point game, still a 4-possession game. But the Tigers really need to get the ball on offense and hang on to it a little bit. They've not done that here tonight. Sanders' free throw is good. Salem 11 of 14 coming into this fourth quarter. They have missed 6 out of their first 10. Now it's 6 out of their first 11, but 6 out of their first, or 7 out of their first 12. That one misses and brought down by Hunter. Pass goes outside, on top. Counts comes down. His shot no good. Sanders trying to get it, and it goes off of Counts, out of bounds. 1:08 to go. They'll bring in Byerly and North release and take out Shockley so they can foul. Inbound comes to Gunnar Conkle. Conkle falls, and they're going to call a foul on Counts, but I think Gunnar just fell. Looked like he just tripped over his foot with 1:05 to go, and he'll get a chance to shoot 2 free throws on the foul called on Counts. And for Evan, that's going to be number 4. That's kind of a tough call there because I think Gunnar was losing his balance. There might have been some body contact, but we'll take it. Free throw is no good. The Tigers are really not shooting very good free throws here in this fourth quarter. They did a great job for 3 quarters. It looked like somebody put a board over that basket. Another one for Gunnar coming, and this one is good. 67-55 the other way. Here's Counts. Down to a minute left. Ball stolen away by Richter. Richter fires it toward Congo, and the ball still tied up. And a timeout called by Coach Patterson when the ball came back to Trey Richter. So the steal by the Salem Tigers, their fourth of this second half, provides them with the ball and a timeout. 67-55. We're going to come back in 30 seconds with more Tiger basketball after this.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Tigers 6 of 14 from the free throw line in the fourth quarter. They could have been putting this game away, but Cabool's not shooting much better. They are 2 out of 10. Here's Gunnar Conkle getting fouled there by Will Tucker. That'll be Tucker's fourth. 53 seconds to go. It's still a 4-possession game. If Gunnar can hit couple here to make it 5. You're making it very difficult now to come back. 2 more free throws for Gunnar. Makes the first. 25 points for Gunnar Conkle tonight. He has not been at that high a level here in a few games. Good to see Gunnar getting back there. And the next free throw is no good, brought down by Tucker. To Shockley. Shockley with a 3. It's good. And a timeout called by Coach Shockley of Cabool. 68-58, 45.6 seconds left. And we'll come back in 30 seconds with more basketball. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
Josh Shockley with 28 points in this one. He is leading the Bulldogs, and then following him, Tyler Fleetwood. He has 19. And you add those two up, there's not a lot left for the Bulldogs on offense. 8 for Brady Byerly, 3 for Evan Counts. That's it. Those 11, besides the 47 that those two gentlemen have tonight. 68-58, full court pressure here for Cabool. 45 seconds left. Sanders gets it into Conkle, and he's immediately fouled by Will Tucker, who fouls out of the game. He did his job. That's what he's supposed to do, and he is done for the night. He doesn't know he's done for the night, but he is done for the night. So Shockley will come in for Tucker. No points on the night, 4 rebounds. And Conkle back to the line to shoot. 2 more free throws. And gets the first. 11-point lead with 44 seconds left. That one also good. 70-58. The other way counts. Outside of Norfolk East, trying to drive in. Fadeaway jumper, kicks it back to Counts. 35 seconds left. Now to Fleetwood. Fleetwood banks it in. Full court pressure again by Cabool. A handoff to Conkle, and he is fouled there by Counts. I'm sorry, by Shockley, and Shockley will foul out a game. So Shockley is done with a nice, tremendous effort by that young man. 28 points for Shockley. Finishes, obviously, the leading scorer for his team. But also, not only 28 points, but he adds 7 rebounds. Fine effort by Josh Shockley tonight. The Bulldogs desperately missing Tristan Burns, one of their better athletes. He is out. Has been most of the year. Got one of their football players. So Conkle again to shoot 2. And he makes the first. 11-point lead. 26.9 seconds left. The Tigers very close to going 6-14 on the year, 2-1 in the SCA. Conkle's next one, also good. Back to a 12-point lead. Norfolk East comes down the far side, takes a long 3, and he splashes it home. Brody Norfolk East. Clock continues to run. Here comes Gunnar Conkle in the offensive zone. He just pulls up, and they're going to let this one die out. Salem Tigers get their 6th win of the year as they beat the Cabool Bulldogs 72-63. We'll be back in 3 minutes with stats from this one. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Salem Tigers go to 6-14 on the year and 2-1 in the SCA with a win over the Cabool Bulldogs, who fall to 6-14 and 0-3 in the SCA. And they win it by a score of 72-63. Game was really a Salem Tiger sprint early on. They got out to a quick lead, 21-9, and kind of held on to that lead pretty much most of the way through. It did get down to as low as 7 points at one point. But that's it, and the Tigers got it right back up to double digits again and pretty well kept it there most of the game. But the Bulldogs just would not go away. Give a lot of credit to Coach Shockley and his team. They kept battling back and did the best that they could to try and stay with it, but Tigers just continued to persevere. Got a few breaks, and that's what you need sometimes. And Gunnar Conkle hot tonight, got 29 points to lead all scores in the game. But Tigers needed every one of those points. Because really good job by Josh Shockley and Tyler Fleetwood for the Bulldogs. They finished with 49 points among themselves of the 63 that they got on the night. Let's go over some of the stats for you in this game. As far as the leading scorers, I mentioned Gunnar Conkle. He had 29 points. He also led the Tigers with 5 rebounds. 4 rebounds for Trey Richter. He finished with 14 points. 4 rebounds for Caden Gately. He finished with 14 points. Kind of a pattern there, isn't it? Next leading scorer for the Tigers was Bryson May. He had 4. Then 3 points for Brendan Hanger, 3 for Caden DuBois, 1 point for Hayden Sanders in the game, and a couple of points for Roy Sanders on free throws. Tigers, other rebounders, 2 each for DuBois and Sanders, and Bryson May, 1 for Brendan Hanger in the contest. Tigers had 9 turnovers. That's right, just 9 turnovers in this game and had 9 steals. You get that ratio, usually you're going to win the game. They only had 2 turnovers in the first half. Those 2 came in the final 2 minutes of the first half. Got a little sloppy in that fourth quarter. Had some turnovers going down the stretch. And you really would like to see a little bit better ball control, but Tigers were able to persevere out of this one. For the Cabool Bulldogs, Josh Shockley finished with 28 points, 21 for Tyler Fleetwood. But then it drops off very quickly after that as Brady Byerly finished with 8 and 3 for Evan Counts and 3 for Brady Norfeliz for the Bulldogs. Leading rebounder in the game was Tyler Fleetwood. He had 20 by himself. He had a double-double tonight, big-time double-double-double with 20 points and 20 rebounds. 7 rebounds for Shockley, 6 for Brady Byerly, 4 for Tucker, 3 for Evan Counts, and 1 for Peyton Hunter in the game. Cabool out-rebounded the Salem Tigers in the contest, 41-20. That's 2-1. As we mentioned before, the key ingredient that the Tigers are missing right now. They've got to get that rebounding game somehow better, and they're going to be at Thayer tomorrow night. That's going to be critical that they're going to have to be in position to get those rebounds. Salem Tigers did a good job of forcing Cabool into some turnovers early. They finished the game with 20. Of those 20, 13 were in the first half, and Cabool had just 4 steals in the game. Bulldogs did have a couple of guys foul out. Josh Shockley with 36 seconds left. Will Tucker with 51 seconds left. And those 2 guys trying to give their team a chance to win by forcing Salem to shoot free throws. But in this day and age of double bonus, really makes it almost impossible to get those wins with under a minute, because it's not the 1-1. You miss that first one, the other team comes down, scores, and then they foul again. You come right back, and then you can almost squeeze the sawdust out of the ball, because sometimes that pressure. I've seen games change around like that years ago, but I haven't seen too many of them do that now with the double bonus. Speaking of free throws, Salem Tigers 22 of 34 from the stripe in this game, 11 of 26 for Cabool. So a lot of free throw shooting in this contest tonight. And Salem 10 of 12 from the first half. They did a great job, but just shot 11 out of 20 in that fourth quarter. Cabool really struggled in the fourth quarter and the second half, really. They had 6 out of 16. And they're under 500 or under 50%. It's going to be really hard to come back. They were 11 of 26 on the night. When we come back, we'll wrap things up and keep you up to date on what we're going to be doing tomorrow and on Friday right here on KSMO, so stick around for that. 2 minutes from right now, we'll come back with that break. Salem wins at 72-63, back in 2. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these winter car care deals at K&H Auto Supply in Salem, when you get a Performance Tool 6-piece hook and pick set for only $10.99, a Titan 25-piece hex key set for $13.99, and 6-ton jack stands $84.99 for the pair. K&H Auto Supply is your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Relationships. It's not just being on a first-name basis. It's a partnership built on trust. This is Scott Ball, president of the Bank of Salem. Since 1883, the Bank of Salem has been serving our local community with the kind of personal service and professionalism that builds relationships. We've earned the trust of our customers with over a century of strength and stability, never once changing our name or compromising customer service. Stop by one of our 2 locations in Salem, visit our website, or download our free mobile app. The Bank of Salem, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back Salem High School Gymnasium. Salem wins at 72-63. We mentioned they're now 6-14 on the year, 2-1 in the SCA. Cabool falls to 6-14 on the year and 0-3 in the SCA. Tomorrow night, the Tigers go to a very tough place to play basketball. Very tough place to play football, too. Thayer, Missouri. And they're going to head down and take on the Bobcats in both boys and girls varsity games. There'll be no JV games tomorrow. So we will air both games on KSMO starting tomorrow at 6 o'clock with the Lady Tiger game. The boys game will follow right here on KSMO at about 7:15 to 7:20. Immediately following the boys and the girls games at Thayer, we have the Missouri-South Carolina game that we will join in progress from the Mizzou Arena. So that all comes your way on Tuesday. We'll be back here Friday night to bring you the Salem game with Mountain View Liberty. The Eagles will be in town, and we'll have that one at KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7. The varsity game only at about 7:15. The JV and the varsity contest will be streamed live on KSMO Media. That's KSMORadio.com. KSMO Radio stream Facebook page and our KSMO YouTube page. Now, our games tomorrow night will be audio streamed on KSMORadio.com and our KSMO stream Facebook pages as well, but just the audio stream. Well, for Ben doing the switching down on the video side, for Jim doing the manhandling of the board back there at the station, my name is Stan Stevens, thanking you for joining us on Tiger Basketball on KSMO. We appreciate you joining us on KSMO Media. Whether you're watching the games or you're listening to it, we thank you for being part of our evening. Tigers win it 72-63. Good night from the high school gym.
Thank you for watching this KSMO Media broadcast of Salem Tiger Basketball. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial District Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Monet Auto Supply, Taxmasters, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Town and Country Insurance, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Ozark Overhead Door LLC, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust, Southtown Furniture, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Living the Dream Outdoor Properties, Wilson Mortuary, Align by Design Health Center, Town and Country Bank, Healthy Dent County, Elwood Real Estate, Dent County Veterinary Clinic, Hometown Mechanical, Town Screen LLC.